Okay, so here we've got the idea that in probability, the fundamental counting principle is the number of ways that things can happen. So in higher level probability, we're not just going to be able to count them or make a sample space like we did in our example. So it's not just going to be 6 options from rolling a die or 36 options from 2 die. But think about 36 options from 2 die. That comes from making our sample space of 1 to 6 and 1 to 6, and then I have 36 outcomes in the middle. If I flip a coin, I get heads, tails. Roll a dice, I get the numbers 1 to 6. There's 12 outcomes that can happen. 6 times 6 is 36. 2 times 6 is 12. This is the multiplication principle, that if one action can be performed n ways, and then another action happens m ways, together that's n times m ways. And we see this quite nicely in tree diagrams. So think about this. If we have 4 sweaters and 2 pairs of jeans, how many different sweater jean outfits can you make? 4 sweaters, 2 jeans, we get 8 outcomes. If we see this in a tree diagram, we have our 4 outcomes for sweaters and then 2 different ones for jeans. So altogether there's 8 outcomes. So these outcomes are sweater A, jeans 1, sweater A, jeans 2, down here, sweater D, jeans 2, and all the way across there's 8 options. Notice that these outcomes may not and probably do not have the same probability. And that's one of the reasons we use tree diagrams, so that we can look at all the different probabilities. Let's say you love sweater A, you wear it all the time. Sweater D is super itchy and you only wear it if everything else is dirty. This has a much higher probability of happening than this outfit. So that's one way to remember that the outcomes are not the same probability. So let's look at an actual example. A toy manufacturer makes a wooden toy in 3 parts. The top part red, blue, or white, middle orange or black, yellow, green, pink, or purple. So how many different of toys? So the number of toys is going to be 3 for these 3 colors, 2 options here, and then 4 options on the bottom. That's 24 different outcomes.